Hey, what's going on? So for today, what I'm gonna do is basically show everybody that has, questions for me, um, concerning, I guess, mental health or behavior or attitude or whatever, um, defect I supposedly have. Um, as you can see, this is what I'm showing. My evidence that I'm presenting to you right now is that for years, a celebrity kid who was cut um, said my name, knowing the person's name that cut him, said my name anyway to police and other people, and people that were in jail, people on blocks. I come from a famous family. I'm gonna keep this nice and short. But what I'm trying to show you is this is all right here. People, right? So it's people. I don't understand how I'm not exonerated of everything I do, whether it's, related to the criminal justice system or regular life. I'm talking about going to the store or going to the train or anything. If I don't want to talk to you, I don't have to talk to you. Okay? This is what I was waiting for. This is what I constructed. This is my carpentry. This is what I make happen. You see what I'm saying? If you look, this is people. So now if you want to go into depth about what I'm talking about, if I come from a famous family who's known for gangs, not really fortunate and wealthy and rich, but known for street credibility, and then you have another side or another family or other people that just want a reputation such as celebrityism or any type of other clout such as gangism, right? It requires people. So if you're a celebrity and then you're a kid celebrity at that, now you're a kid celebrity who got cut in the face and you're not really talking about it, questions start to be, raised. So this is the rebuttal of the other side that you people don't comprehend, and this is why we can never get along. So don't even ask like regular people in the street until I get a formal public apology. And people that I know, friends and family, associates, whatever. Honestly, I ain't even got no friends, but I'm just letting you know. Whatever it is, y'all have to understand that I can get pointed out by other people. That's all I'm saying. So if you speak to me and I don't want to speak to you, or if you have some type of degree of culture, the way you was raised, bravo to you. That doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't have to accept it. I don't have to participate. I don't have to do anything. I'm just saying. Literally, I don't have to participate in your culture. Whatever you think is a taboo, whatever paradox you ride, that's on you. I don't have to do it. I'm just saying. So as you can see, this is people. I don't want no copyright infringements. I already got the strikes and all that. As you can see, this is people. And what are the people showing? The people are showing wild behavior, animalistic behavior, savage behavior in modern society, fresh off of learning slavery, still in racism. We're in modern day slavery. People with attitudes, human beings, whether aliens and UFOs are gas, whether Adam and Eve was made, or whether we made from a gorilla. People with that rabid, animalistic behavior, they act, they do, they participate in their natural norms, their habitat. So if you got a celebrity kid who is cut and everybody likes, saying somebody's name that they know didn't cut him, that person has every right to be mad. Every right. Not to top it off, that Deshae Frost is my cousin, letting him say my name, they're still with this ride. Not to mention that. We're not going to mention that. What we're going to mention is what happens in the streets. What happens in the streets? So somebody had to do something to them. So that's a person. Did other people see it happen? Did Kai Cenat tell other people what happened? Did other viewers and witnesses, adults, little kids, their age, teenagers, old people that just sit in front of buildings and just be miserable in projects, play dominoes, play cards, eat sodas? What's really going on? What's really going on? You feel me? So if that's the case, Kai Cenat, if you got this fixated story about this person who you know his first name who just cut you because you're trying to get down with a gang, right? Come to find out you don't know these cats from a can of paint and they don't know you either, so they don't really care about you because you don't even know them. That's how I know. I know they don't care about you because you don't know them. Maybe I know them. That's how you got my name. Okay, so you went with the trick. Whatever y'all did. Still looking at the Deshae Frost situation, a little shady, right? Okay, but let's focus on the criminal side of this. So now you're telling people who may know who I am and my name may dislike me or like me and got a chance to hurt me. You just granted that to them, right? You just granted that. You seen me before. I tested you. See if you was going to be a good person. Because you're with my cousin. Let's see if you got the courtesy and decency to come up to me and say something. Knowing that you know that's my name that you think about every day of your life. You, DDG, and Frost is out here doing all types of crazy behavior with my name in your mouth. Let's look at it. So now I'm out here fighting Kai Cenat fans. You got the crooked, dirty police rooting it on. And if he wins, he goes to jail. Messes up his record so he can't get a job. Knowing that I was in college and I didn't cut him. I was in Virginia, 6 to 8 hour drive. Probably need a 6 to 8 mile run to last in the car. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens. Now what happens is this right here, this van takes off. And people start falling off. The van is going fast, 40 to 60, maybe 80 miles per hour. People's falling off, getting hurt, mad and wild. Look at that. Look at that justice system. Talking about, well, there's nothing we could do. You try to sue. You need more evidence. What is this? What is this? I'm the only person in New York that already wrote to everybody and talked to a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of complaints because people still got the opportunity just because of what? Is it my race, color, creed? What is it? Or is it the Max Kellerman situation and y'all being crazy and stupid? Which one is it? Look at this. It's ridiculous. This is what I'm saying. Criminal justice system. Y'all are full of it. Y'all are full of it. Y'all found a way to manipulate us and make more money. Instead of doing what you taught us you was going to do in school. They kept breaking it up and we couldn't really grasp why we got to learn what we learned in school. And what they did was, and now you can see, and certain people still don't see. If you didn't graduate, like maybe college, you probably don't see everything in high school, what they was really trying to show you. They basically blindly showed you the Democratic and Republican way of education. So they taught you two different realms and two different worlds and see what you stuck on. Not knowing that we can't put everything together and use it together. You have to choose a side. That's what happens. So now you got to choose a side, criminal justice system. You're going to sit up here and you're going to really ask me, Why do I feel some type of way? That this kid said something to the police, people in jail, other people who could be associated with any and everything. Said my name and I get pointed out because I come from a famous family myself? You gonna really tell me I don't have no legitimate arguments, the lawyers? Like once they see the red kid versus the red native kid versus the dragon, sand, serpent, jet black mamba kid, they're gonna take his side. Fresh off with slavery. Still don't care about the Indians. They don't like us anyway. Whether you're Middle Eastern or whether you're somewhere else in Asia or you're here, you're native, like us. Look, categories the same, so we might as well. You ain't gonna show us no love anyway. And y'all teaching the criminal justice system, yes y'all are, the criminal justice system is teaching them to commit this behavior. This is what you call federal. This is the divide between city-state and then you have federal. Church and state is supposed to be separated. This is federal. Federal. Look how much money he has to fight a federal case. So if I pull off a fraudulent scheme that could put the whole city in danger and humiliate and embarrass us, such as what Kai Cenat just did, along with DDG or little cousin Deshae for us, right? Maybe Brooklyn was there. The awful Brooklyn. Right? You see this? You paying this kid thousands, $30,000 a month so he can incite a riot. But you got people living in buildings, living off Section 8. Come on. They got good credit, A1 credit, off of a computer fraudulent software scam. It's a robot. That's what the platforms is all about. All of that social media, paid advertisement, most of it is a robot. You're paying yourself. So America, you have this on TV, right? Showing other countries the most popular, popping YouTuber getting paid millionaire, right? You have him inciting a riot. While America, as a collective society, you owe other countries a whole bunch of money. But you just paid this moron, this evil Judas. He's gonna get the leverage because he's dark skinned. You're gonna pay him all of this money. And the working class citizen is dying every single day. They not getting enough exercise because they didn't even get none when they was growing up. That's why everybody's so small. They not drinking enough water. You gotta drink 8 glasses of water a day to be healthy and last. Do you see everybody that done took protein and creatine shakes and muscle milk and all of that? Do you see how ridiculously sick they really are? On the dirty low, they're sick. They're just on the schedule. Not only that they're sick, I showed, and I'm showing it now. I showed how they're sick. Right. I showed how, why, what's going on. So make a cure. I just showed it and I proved it. If I'm 129 pounds and I could bench press 225 pounds, you said you just weigh only 205 pounds, but it looks like to me, to the seeing eye, you could probably bench press 500 and your max is only 420. You're unhealthy and too big. You walking around here like a professional fighter, sick because you didn't do it correctly. On the back of the bottle, you gotta do 15 minutes of cardio, each scoop. So that means if you gave yourself 4 scoops, every scoop you gotta run 15 miles. So y'all all stuck out here in gas. Y'all throwing up. And gas can get anybody infected. That's why COVID was so. That's why I made this channel. That's why COVID was so dangerous, and why it's still dangerous. Somebody's gas can hurt you. Duh. Right? So now you just pumped yourself with extra gas. you're sick. Little do you know, too much of that gas is called SARS, and that SARS is called COVID. So we got half of the population, if not 85 to 75% of the population, that's on creatine, out here with stomach gas, still getting people sick, and nobody knows. And nobody knows. I can't even say what I want to say because I'll get censored and it'll get cut off, but you get the picture. The jab. Still. Look what's going on. What are y'all doing, America? Y'all listening to people. You're listening to your revelation. There's 22 books of Revelation. This is the 23rd chapter of Revelation because we're alive now. If devil and evil is spelled backwards, the same thing. That's what's going on. So look. So now that you fell for all religions that did not come from the United States Native Americans, it came from other people that was functioning different. And we all find out now how they started functioning, except for the Native Americans that was here, right? You see this, right? And this is what happens. Carnage and mayhem. Now, America, for you to show any country this millionaire inciting a riot, and you just sat up here and lost 4 deals with 4 countries, but you got the nerve to sell fake hair and makeup, which is bestiality. They took it out the Bible because the girls went crazy. But what did I do? I relearned it in college, right? Now I'm here to deliver the message to you, and it is beast-like to be wearing somebody else's hair or to be covering up what you really look like and trying to act like something that you're not, and then expect different results. And then when you don't get the results because that's not you, you try to put something called hell on somebody. No. See, we're not going to talk about a place called hell. We're going to talk about what you're going to go through. It's a punishment. Because after electricity is a fire. You see how the clouds and how it changed all that? You see how that happened? It was orange. It was the color of me, how I am right now. You see how that happens? So now this is what I'm showing y'all. This is what I'm showing y'all for real. You showed another country. You owe too much money. 5 deals. You still promoting what? Biden and lost his mind. Trump is a criminal. Barack Obama legalized homosexuality marriage. You've been listening the whole time to somebody, which is another country, maybe Russia, maybe China, maybe it's both of them and 3 and 4 of them all together. You've been listening to them on how to pay them back for borrowing electricity on the land of America. And if you failed that, which you did, you will receive the ultimate penalty. And this is what it is. And they go by signs. And some people don't understand there's no such thing as Illuminati. But if there's such thing as a sign language, then I think I proved it. Instinct, sign language. What do you mean if a loom is lighting something? Lightning is a light, just like the sun and the moon, right? Okay, so you know where we at now. You haunted your land with knowledge. What is the knowledge? The knowledge is 100% evil. Even when you learn something good, it's still evil because you can learn how to do it backwards and mess it all up. That could be the end result. There's nothing good. You're going to have a baby, say the baby's good, okay, and then be raised in a foul earth, in a foul society. And you know how things start to stick on people, right? Everything sticks. Believe it or not, when you go to sleep, if your skin sheds, that means everything sticks. That's why some germs is just not on you the next day. So therefore, it's stuck somewhere else. There's such thing as an asexual. An asexual starts his own seed. He started his own fire. Kai Cenat. How? You said my name and didn't say the right person's name for game. Celebrities. How am I important? I don't want to be this relevant. I don't care nothing about none of y'all. That's
That's why I'm pulling the plug. I don't want none of y'all to see me. If it was up to me, I'd be laid up with a whole bunch of badass bitches getting fucked. I won't want to see no DDG listen to your music. I don't care about Kai Cenat and his fucking streaming. Deshae and Brooklyn's my cousin. I don't give a fuck about that shit either. Had it my way, you brought me in this. You're out here sucking dick with my name in your mouth. To police people in jail that's probably even horny, just like the cops and the regular citizens. So I'm gonna have a fucking attitude every single fucking day. Lock them up. I done beat people up in jail. So you're gonna lock me up for beating people up out here? And you're starting with me? You're attaching yourself to me? I'm older. When are you gonna stop looking me in my face, right? And liking what you see in a different fucking way? And do what you gotta do? Or else just have a purge. Let's have the weapon supply come out the sky. Watch how many people I blow away. I'm gonna blow this whole shit away. Everybody. I'm gonna blow this whole shit away. Everybody. Throw a purge. Y'all did it in Chicago. Didn't let nobody know. Y'all don't believe them, and they keep their mouth closed. When they find out nobody else knew that it was a purge in Chicago, they didn't tell nobody either. They ain't even go bragging on it. Because when you get pulled up for all of that in court, when you get pulled all of that, and they show the Melly stuff, you incriminating yourself, right? It comes back to haunt you. When you stay political, like the Chicago shooters do, you don't get in that much trouble. That's why my little cousin got out. My little cousin, he switched the game on all y'all, taught y'all something. Yeah, I said what I said, and I'm gonna get you in trouble because I'm already in trouble. That's the definition of an inmate, and I'm gone. Excuse me, this is still my lane.